Hello guys, it's Max here. Welcome to another video where today we're going to be analyzing PayPal, which of course is the largest position that I currently hold in my concentrated portfolio. $657,000 I have invested of my own money in PayPal at roughly $65.50 a share. Today we find the stock trading at $62.51, meaning that I'm down 4.45% for the position. Which is $29,000, which is actually a slight improvement from the video that I posted this time last week when I was down $41,000. So we managed to recoup 2%. But looking at PayPal, you know, it's been a very interesting week. It's actually been a very positive week. And I must say, I think right now is probably the most bullish I've actually felt on PayPal since I initiated the position back in January 2024. So I've held the name now for roughly 5 months. And yeah, right now I do feel super bullish about this stock. Two reasons this week as to what has caused that. Let's start off with the ad business. PayPal has announced that they have now started an ad division, stealing the former leader of Uber for this dedicated business, which is an incredible move. You know, we all know PayPal currently has 430 million users, but what makes PayPal unique is that the majority of these users are in what you'd call rich countries. We have PayPal that's very big in China, for example. It's very big in the US. It's very big in Europe and the UK. And advertisers, they chew your arm off so that they can advertise their company on a platform like PayPal. So this just makes sense. PayPal is going to be selling advertisement spaces on their platform to advertisers who wish to promote their products. So this could be a whole new revenue stream. You look at companies like Amazon, for example, they launched their ad business a few years back, and that has just grown like a wildfire. And I hope that the similar thing can happen here for PayPal. And then what comes shortly after that news is yesterday we had one of the most bullish days we've had in PayPal for a very long time. I think it's probably since PayPal reported earnings, because it's just been a shit show pretty much since they reported Q1, where we've depreciated by roughly 12%. But yesterday morning we had news that a investment bank or a investment firm come out and they upgraded PayPal. Now this Analyst has been particularly bearish on PayPal. I don't know why. He always picked PayPal out and he had nothing good to say about the company. But that has now changed. They've switched their neutral rating on PayPal, switched it to a buy, and they've put a price target from $68 a share all the way to $90 a share. That represents a 47.4% gain from the prices that we were trading at yesterday. So obviously we have moved up ever so slightly, but let's say if we rallied $90 a share from the prices that we find ourselves trading at during today's trading session, that still offers 44% upside from current prices. And that's where I do expect PayPal to trade come the end of this year. And of course, with that now, we are starting to see other analysts follow suit. If we just look at the headlines this morning, we have New Street that has now, it's already had a buy holding on PayPal, but it's actually upped its price target to $80 a share. So not as high as the previous investment bank, but it's still a very long way above where we currently find ourselves trading today. You know, if we were to rally $80 from here, that offers almost 30% upside. So some really attractive buying opportunities here in PayPal stock, as it, you know, let's be honest, it hasn't really started kicking into fifth gear so far this year. So some really bullish news under the surface here for PayPal. You know, when you look at the PayPal stock price this week, you wouldn't suspect that they've just announced a new ad division and they've had two new price target bumps and a buy rating from an investment firm. But I do expect that to reflect in the stock price in the weeks ahead. Also, guys, some really interesting news on my X page. I think it was back on Monday. So it was national holiday on Monday in the US. And I actually posted out on X and I tagged Alex Chriss, the CEO of PayPal. Here we go. This was the tweet. I basically said to Alex Chriss, I basically tagged him in on my X post, and I said, is there a way that PayPal can reward its users by perhaps doing a partnership with an airline such as American Airlines, Delta, United, Fly Emirates, BA, you name it, you know, some of the top airlines in the world? Is there a way that we can have a partnership where every US dollar spent via PayPal can result in perhaps a air mile? And Alex Chriss kindly responded, it's a great suggestion and we're looking at lots of ways to make PayPal the most rewarding way to pay. Stay tuned. And so, you know, again, that just shows how in tune the CEO of this company is. You know, the old CEO would have never ever responded to anyone's tweet. So So, you know, we have a young CEO here. He's motivated and he's engaged with the shareholders. So I really like that from Alex Chris. Doubt that he's watching this video, but you never know. So yeah, Alex, if you're watching this, thank you very much for taking the time to get back to me. But, you know, guys, just looking at PayPal here, we continue to create a series of higher lows and higher highs. That's very evident. We have the series of higher highs here, for example. We have the series of higher lows here. It's not rocket science. And in my own humble opinion, I do think we're destined to trade back up towards $70 a share. And if we can break above $70 a share, that's obviously when it brings in $76 a share, which was the previous area of resistance back in August 2023. Do I believe that we can get back up and above the previous highs that we formed after reporting earnings a few weeks ago? The answer is yes, I really do. I think we are going to see some AI rotation. We're already starting to see signs of it. We've got you know, some of the biggest chip names in AI, or the biggest software names even, that were given the benefit of a doubt. Like Salesforce is a great example, right? Salesforce was given the benefit of a doubt regarding AI. That stock's now down 21%. That was during yesterday's trading session. We're seeing other AI plays like MongoDB, that's set to open down 26%. Dell's down 15% today. So we're going to see this money flow into other names, the parts of the market that are yet to have seen these explosive moves higher. And I think that PayPal is sat in prime position to benefit from this move, this rotation in the market. So that's what I'm looking for in the upcoming weeks and months ahead, and I am a true believer that we can trade north of $70 a share before we go into the next earnings call, which is at the beginning of August. That's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Don't forget, if you want to join my signal team, and by the way, I must mention we had a huge win. I sent a buy signal out in Gap, you know, the jeans brand, the retailer, and it was for a trade where I was targeting $24 a share. I opened it at 22. If we go on to the Gap chart at this moment in time, Gap is looking to open up around $28.20. This offers a 27.34% gain for my Signal team. So massive congratulations to all of my Signal members who managed to capitalize on that trade. As I mentioned, you know, we are expected to close that out today. So if you do want to join my Signal team, make sure you visit my website, dailymarketmovements.com. Of course, I give updates on the likes of PayPal as well, and you can just copy all my trades that I open on my day trading account. So dailymarketmovements.com is where you have to go. I'm going to leave the link in the description of today's YouTube video, and I charge a very small fee of $29 a month, and that gives you full access to all of my trades that I posted, the ones like Gap, which is up 28% at present, and of course you can follow me in PayPal for those who are interested. But thank you very much for tuning in for today's video. I will post one next week. Hopefully we can see PayPal return back above $65 a share, because that's where the 250-day EMA is, and we'll get another bullish crossover here on EMA lines. Thank you, guys.